Welcome to 1000 at a time, the series where I am locked to only slaying one monster 1,000 times before I'm able to move on. Each monster must be stronger than the last, and their loot is the only main way I can obtain items. I am allowed to process the loot I get, but under no circumstances can I pick up tradable item spawns or buy from shops. I've hoarded every single drop I've gotten with the hopes of one day being strong enough to complete all 63 waves of the fight caves. My gear is lackluster and my stats are mediocre at best, but by the end of this video, I'd have finally gained the courage to attempt what I once believed to be impossible. In the last episode, we ended with Cyclopses in the Warriors Guild, obtaining what I believe to be one of the best upgrades we've gotten in a while, a Rune Defender. In this episode, we pick up right where we left off and slay 1,000 of a level 57 monster. And the first monster of today's episode is going to be level 57 Ice Warriors. They are scaring me a bit because they do have 40 slash defense. They don't have any attack bonuses, but their stats are pretty decent. We are entering that higher level territory where things just start to do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, we do lose out on some much needed defense XP with the Rune Defender, but the extra 19 slash accuracy and 5 strength bonus, of course, is going to be more beneficial. These guys do drop medium clue scrolls, so we are going to be juggling 1 in 128. Hopefully we get at least 8 of them, and first drop is nothing. We'd love to see that. 25 kills in, and I'm already realizing that I'm being nervous for nothing. I only ate 3 times, and our inventory is filling up really fast. So I'm probably gonna have to bank already and just bring less food next time. The most amazing thing about the Ice Warriors, actually, is that they have a really far aggressive range, meaning that they can kind of snipe you from a distance. Like if I come over here, this guy, look at that. That's so far. And it's not multi here, so only one can attack me at a time, so I'm not just taking a bunch of damage all at once. The craziest thing just happened. We literally have one more left to kill, and we just got a random event. I have my sounds on and everything because I was super locked in. We just got some flax and a lamp there. I have still been lamping, wood cutting, been putting everything in. We just got 25 not too long ago, actually. We're getting pretty lucky on the lamps, but we still do need 36 for Lost City. But as I said, this is the last kill, so unless I get a clue scroll here as well, we got 7 clue scrolls plus the one that we had on the ground when we started. And the best part about all of this is we can do the first step on every single one on the ground right now. There's all the loot on screen for you guys. Now, they do have a very high chance of dropping nothing. That was 1,000 kills, even though it shows 863 in the loot tracker. But 2 things really stand out to me here. The amount of nature runes we got there and the amount of law runes we got. These are both stacking up really nicely. And for anyone who's watched the series for more than just a few episodes, know how important these 2 runes are right here. And especially the law runes. I really want to do Mahogany Homes this episode. We have a lot of planks and a lot of banked construction XP that we could use. But walking everywhere and not teleporting to each location, it would take an astronomical amount of time. Even doing things like clue scrolls we're about to do, it does use a lot of law runes, but with mediums, we also get a lot of, or at least have the potential to get a lot of law runes. So let's now bash out these 8 clues we have on the ground. Hopefully we get at least 5 caskets from them, and pray for law runes and ranger boots. For the longest time, we couldn't do this clue step because we couldn't make a ring of forging. There's a lot of things we needed, but we can finally make it and enchant it. Oh, and it feels good because one more clue we don't have to drop. Holy crud, I don't think this has happened yet. I was able to do every single clue scroll I tried. Every single one, even the one I'm keeping, I am also able to do at least the first step of. But all 7 I attempted to complete, I was able to do, which is absolutely insane. Let's open them up. Let's see what we get. Of course, we're hoping for those ranger boots. It's actually kind of funny because I'm totally convinced I'm never going to get ranger boots because I just got them on my main, actually. After nearly 500 caskets opened. I know that's not how RNG works, but that's how it feels in my head. Coming up on the last few here, not really too stoked about all this loot, to be honest, but they are just mediums. It's kind of rangers or busts. We probably got a clog with that shield there. Perfect amount of inventory space as well, but that is all the clues opened. Oh, and of course, we don't get any law runes when I talk about really wanting law runes. We got some natures. I'll take it. I'll take it. This video is sponsored by Raycon, the earbuds that come in at half the price compared to other premium earbuds, and they look and sound incredible. So if you're looking for a nice pair of earbuds that need 32 hours of battery life, active noise cancellation, and multi-point connectivity so you can connect multiple devices at once, look no further. These earbuds fit incredibly because they come with multiple gel tips designed to fit any ear size, and my favorite part is the quick charge functionality. Just 10 minutes of charging is 90 minutes of battery. You know, it's almost like this would be the perfect Mother's Day gift as well. I mean, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, you should totally. You know what? I know it's fine. I'm not even worried. This case has got you protected. I use Raycons the most when going for a walk and listening to my favorite podcasts. They're both waterproof and sweat resistant, so it doesn't matter what the weather is like outside, Raycon everyday earbuds can handle it. So if you want to treat yourself or maybe even your mother, go down to the description, click my link, or go to buyraycon.com/Rargh, and you can get 20% off anything on their website. Thank you so much to Raycon for sponsoring today's video. Next up on the menu for level 58, we are going to be killing ogres inside of the Wilderness God Wars dungeon. We can't kill them in the main God Wars dungeon because we're still quest locked with some simple items that we don't yet have, so we unfortunately have to opt for the wildy and wear this ridiculous gear. The only item we're technically risking here is the rune full helm, but it is our 4th item, so if we get that protect from item up, we don't even lose that. Something really cool as well is we don't have to use the Bandos book in there anymore because we got Bandos plate legs from a hard clue. And I hope I'm far enough away from the Armadillo creatures and the Sarah creatures to not worry about them. But this is the first setup and we're just going to test to see how it works. So slightly less than half inventory of food. This was just a random event I got. So let's pick the strange fruit. We are going to have to run in the wrong way because we don't have 60 agility. So I think it actually might be magic to protect because, yeah, that guy attacks me there. But we should be able to get through just fine. Let's hug this wall because I believe he's right there. There's only one spawn of them. He does have a 15-second respawn, so it's not too bad. Hopefully we tank him. 70 HP is going to be a lot of XP. We can chill in the corner, hopefully get kills relatively quickly. And this is going to be where I'm going to be for the next 1,000 kills. First drop, nothing. Love to see that. Oh, yes, and there's a Gorak here, so it's going to help speed up the kills tremendously, I'm sure. I mean, I'd like to get the XP, but I also just hate being in the wildy. So, well, I shouldn't say I hate it. I love the wildy, just not on this account. I'm very protective about all the loot. We're going to get a lot of seeds, and I want to keep all the seeds I get. And I really don't feel like dying too much. So, let's see if we can get no deaths, just like the Pyre Fiends. Wait a second. We're not that far from the Chaos Altar. I could just run the bones up after an inventory. Although maybe not because I'll be risking seeds, and if I'm going to die, it's probably going to be at the Chaos Altar. I might just bank everything, and then at the end, send out my bones. I already buried a few. It's only like 3 maybe, so I'll get 997 by the end of this, and we'll run all the bones up and get 105k XP into prayer. That's going to be heaps, man. That's a lot of levels. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the first inventory. I just talked about how I didn't die once. Not one time during the Pyre Fiend grind. I'm pretty much the same combat level, maybe a few higher. I did lose my rune full helm as well, which is not a big deal. Like I said, I have 20 in the bank or so. I was actually bringing in the last clip that you guys just saw. I like to edit while I film. It helps keep me organized. And I looked away for literally maybe 8 seconds. Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to bring the rune full helm. I'm not getting hit much at all. The HP loss you see is from running in. But I might actually just let myself die every trip and then go to death, get all my bones, get all my gear again, and then teleport back to Ferox for super quick banking. To be honest with you guys, ogres weren't my first choice for level 58. They were actually Jogers, the level 58 variant, which is also the God Wars dungeon variant. They just happen to both be level 58, which I thought was kind of cool. But the Jogers don't exist in the Wilderness God Wars dungeon, so I'm stuck killing ogres because they made their way over here, but not the Jogers. Little annoying because Jogers do drop clue scrolls 1 in 129, I believe, which is also kind of weird. A lot of weird things going on with Jogers, but we're stuck killing the ogres. And these guys are also strange because it turns out that they have a nothing drop of about 85%. And if you do hit the drop table, you get some random seed because all they drop are seeds. Yeah, banking is going to be fun, just running right into the orbital creatures and letting them kill me in just a few seconds. You know, it's funny. I only died twice in this entire grind. One in the very beginning that you guys saw, and one in the last inventory. It would have been the last inventory. But of course, the PKer had to come up and kill me. We only lost a few bones though, so it wasn't really a big deal. And that is the 1000th kill. So let's head to the bank and see how many bones we're gonna have to play around with. That's gonna be a lot of prayer XP though, and definitely a few levels at the very least. 966 bones. We are only gonna take 28 at a time. We're not gonna know any. I really don't want to risk any of these bones. It'll take a bit longer, but ensures maximum XP. And while I'm doing this first inventory here, I might as well show you guys the loot from the 1000 kills. Nothing really too exciting, to be honest. A lot of herb seeds though, and I would say that is the most exciting thing here. That and the 3 long bones. I always like seeing those on the ground. This is it, guys. This is the last inventory, and I just realized, why is there bones? Oh, okay, that perfectly explained actually why there were bones up there. We did die a few times. That was the perfect demonstration right there. I don't know if some people were doing bones and also just had a DDS, but I got attacked a lot. But most times I die, I only lost around 10 bones or so. So I probably lost around 50. 89.9 combat there, and 64 prayer. Also, from the ogres, we're 171k away from 93 strength. Let's go to our next monster. Hey guys, it's Editing Rargh again. Sorry for the interruption. Last video, I called some of you out for not subscribing because more than half of you guys weren't subbed. Over 700 of you sexy bastards subbed last video, and I can't thank you guys enough. Let's see if we can get over 1,000 subs this video for the finale. Anyways, I'll stop bothering you, and let's continue on with the video. All right, that's a nice quick quest, and we get an air talisman that I will never ever use. That's right, there's gonna be no pop-up for this because it's a mini quest, but that is Enter the Abyss complete with 9 rune crafting, and we need to head off to the Abyss. We now have access to it, and that's where the next monster is that we are going to kill. This is gonna be the setup. We got the ultimate Rargh gear. We do get scolded every time we enter the Abyss. And once I'm in the Abyss, I'm totally fine. If I die, it'll act as a PVM death. But if I get attacked walking up while skulled, because I will have to bank often, I would lose everything, obviously. So protect from item for the Dragon Simi. We have to make sure we get prayer back every time before we walk in the Wildy. Everything else I don't mind losing. If I lose a power Ammy, I'll probably stop there because then I'll only have 2 more in the bank. Now, these guys drop ashes every single kill. I am going to pick them up because we can use them for herb lore. It's a lot of banked herb lore XP. Another problem is that there are so many creatures in here, and they all actually have pretty low attack, but they have very high strength. So when they do hit, potentially they'll hit rather high, but it's going to be hard for them to hit. So hopefully Addy is enough to tank it. We got our tellies to telly on Addy here, and we also have some food. It's a first inventory. I might adjust this a little bit. It looks like I'm not hitting too great either. I don't really like the look of that. They actually have plus 70 slash defense, plus 70 in all styles. Oh boy, we got our butt kicked in this first trip here. That was 16 kills. I'm probably going to switch to a rune full helm and rune legs. I do have plenty of those as well, and I could definitely afford to lose some. I'm just trying to be extra precautious on this account as always. I don't know what I'm thinking. I could teleport to Ferox, use the pool, and it's not that far away from the Abyss. And I get my prayer back, so if I do die walking there, because now I look kind of sus, I look like a PKer, that will be on every time, and if I get attacked, I'll probably just let myself die. I meant to click on this. I'll probably just let myself die so I don't get smited. This inventory is so much better. I have not eaten any food. I think the next trip, I'm just going to bring like 2 spiders for emergency heals, and then if I eat those, just bank. It is so quick to get back. I think the biggest trick here is to stay in the same exact spot, or at least in the same, few squares where you spawn, so you don't drag all the NPCs over to you, and just kill the level 59s, and then bank. Oh no, it's just the eastern side. The eastern side is the goated side. There's not many walkers at here at all. It's the southern side that's cursed. Okay, I'm slowly figuring this place out. I'm slowly getting there. Wait, these guys only give 1/4 the amount of XP! No, no. I mean, I still would have picked this place. but oh man. And we're coming up on the last kill here, kill number 1000 of the Abyssal Guardians, and we get one singular pure essence. Let's tell you on out of here. Very happy to be done with this monster. Let me show you guys the loot on screen. Look at all of those talismans. To be honest, probably really not going to use them ever. If I'm going to do any rune crafting, I think I'm just going to use the Abyss, and we just unlocked that, so I don't really see too much of a use for them. However, the ashes and all the pure essence we got are definitely the biggest things here. I guess, and the pouches. We have all the pouches now. Let's move on to our next monster. For a level 60 monster, the obvious choice is to head back into the Rev Caves and slay 1000 Revenant hobgoblins. While basic loot is slightly more common than the Rev Pyrofiends, the rate of the Med Helm and the Rev Uniques are still the same. These come in at 1 in 966 and 1 in 4605 respectively. The Rev Uniques could be more common if I skull up, but that does remove the Med Helm from the drop table. Since it's much more common and would be my best helmet upgrade for a while, I am deciding to stay unskulled and take the 64.5% chance I'll get the upgrade. All right, let's do this. I'm quite excited to try to get that D-Med upgrade again, so we're not going to skull right off the bat. Same exact setup as the Pyrofiends, except the Rune Defender. Now, the Hobgoblins are 8 levels higher, and a lot of that is in HP. I think it's like 22 HP levels over the Pyrofiends, and I am a little nervous that they're going to heal quite a bit when I'm trying to kill it. So we have pots. I'm going to pray. Little nervous, but we're gonna kill 1000 regardless. Oh, that guy scared the shit out of me, man. All right, so we're a few kills in now, and it's looking like this isn't gonna be too bad. Definitely much slower than the Pyrofiends, but there are some pros to it. They're much closer together. To be honest, I think I'm gonna run into more PKers, so add that to the con list, but that is just a hunch. But also, it's gonna be much quicker to bank. I have to run down 3 levels, and then I can teleport, and I'll be out no problem. 200 kills in, we get our first dragon piece, and it is 2 dragon daggers. Where's that helmet? Where's that D-Med? One thing that does stink about these guys is that I'm net negative on Revenant Ether. I use more than I get as drops. Now, it's technically not true because I can dismantle these, but this really helps put into perspective how much longer the hobgoblins take to kill. Their stats are pretty equal. They just have so much more HP, and they heal more when they do heal. But at least we're gonna get a lot of XP throughout all of this. Second dragon drop is also a dragon dagger. The triple D, the dragon dagger drop. Wait, it's quadruple D. The double dragon dagger drop. You can tell how bored I am. 93 strength and even 99 combat as well. Look at that. We're really cruising. Yes, it happened. We're gonna just bank. Oh, I know everybody knows me as the skirt guy, but dude, guys, I've been very vocal about it. I think the D skirt looks like trash, man. I don't know why. So I really wanted these, and I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked. The only dragon thing we need is that stupid freaking med helm. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We still got a lot of kills left. That was only kill, let's see, 260. We have a lot of kills left. Well, it looks like we're snagging all the dragon plate legs drops here. That was only one this time, but I will collect as many as possible. Oh, the first emblem unskulled of the Revenants. Actually, this one might be more common when you're unskulled, now that I think about it. When you're skulled, this one becomes rarer to make room for the other ones. But you know what? I will take anything. Ever since that 16 mil emblem, though, we got in the last video, I haven't been worried about cash at all. Oh, I bet you guys can guess what kill that is. Yeah, that's kill number 1000. And there is no D-Med in sight. Dang, guys. Dang. I feel like I can't keep killing Revs unskulled. I'm losing a lot of potential here. There is all the loot from 1000 Revenant hobgoblins. I would say the 2 things I'm most excited about are the D-legs, because they look fashionable as hell, and the runes. 1.1k blood runes, over 800 death runes, and over 400 law runes. This is what the Rev tab is looking like. Of course, it's not literally everything we've got. I used a lot of these things. I've alked a lot of these things, or I should say sold to the general store, especially these suckers. These things always fund every death. I died 6 times, by the way, which is less than the Pyrofiends. But out of all the 3 Revenants we killed so far, this is what the tab is looking like. 3,000 blood runes now, nearly 3,000 death runes, and 900 laws on the dot. That's probably enough to train some good construction now. I'm happy with that number. Holy smokes, we are looking like an absolute stud right now. I hate the fact that we still gotta rock an Addy plate body, but man, those legs just piece everything together, and we're gonna take them right to our level 61 monster. We have to go deep in the Tarn's lair for level 61. We're off to kill zombies again, but these drop something special that could not only be beneficial for Jad, but just for the account's progression in general. They drop 3-dose ranging potions at a 1 in 26 chance. This means we should have around 28 full 4-dose ranging potions by the end of the 1,000 kills. This is the only way I could realistically get ranging potions for a long time. There is only one level 61 zombie in this entire place, the entire Tarn's lair, and he is all the way in the back, like the furthest spot imaginable from the bank. Oh man, okay, let's lock in. This level 72 zombie can't actually attack me if I'm on these 3 tiles, and if he was aggroed on me, he gets stuck. If I walk up, he hits me. But a cool little feature, or not cool, like not cool and oh my gosh, I'm stoked it happens, but cool as in interesting, if I come on the other side, he is no longer stuck, and as you saw, he just kind of walked away and then re-aggroed on me on the other side, but now he's stuck again. Now this is a little annoying, because the spawn, this marked tile right here for the 61 that I'm killing, is behind a pillar. So I sometimes need to walk out here. Look, he's still not aggroed onto me. Oh, it's bad. It's bad, and sometimes the 61 zombie will just bolt east completely away from where I am. And yeah, so it's a little annoying, but let's lock in for 1,000 kills and let's get it done. And let's get that range potion. Oh, I thought I was being so clever by luring the 72 on the other side of the pillar, but no, there's an 81 skeleton to poop in my cereal. How disappointing. And there it is, our first ranging pot. It is only 1 in 25, so I do expect a fair bit of them. This is actually the first poison weapon that I think I've gotten, and it's P++. The spear sucks, but if we ever need to poison anything and take a step back, we can now. So I've been doing something completely unhinged every time I bank. Whenever I get to this very obscure bank here, I actually go to a PvP world so I can eat my blighted food. The chance of somebody actually popping up here is... I would say it's much closer to 0% than it is 1. And I just eat some blighted food, sip some prayer if I have to, and then quickly hop back. I don't know why I picked an Australian world there, but I go to an Australian PvP world on purpose. 64 people. Not my brightest move in the world, but it works. It's been working just fine and saving some spiders along the way. I'm excited to scurry my little butt out of here. This is kill number 1,000. That is 1,000 zombies completely slain. Oh, and a ranging potion to wrap everything up. Let's tally on out of here. That's actually 39 ranging potions. Look at all that junk. As you guys know, the Tarn's lair is crazy with the loot table. The other thing that I'm pretty stoked about is the 616 pure essence. We've been collecting a lot of those lately. And whenever we need runes, it'll probably be mine runes that I make when I do make them, but it will be a lot of mine runes when we need them. It is now time for the big bad fight caves, which is the first big goal I've set for this account. Very early on in the series, I mentioned that I'm allowed to attempt to run anytime I feel the account has gathered enough supplies, gear, and levels, all for my sets of 1,000 kills. Normally on an account with these stats, I wouldn't be nervous, but with the nearly non-existent prayer bonus and knowing I have to complete most of the waves with low tier arrows, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little worried. I am actually very nervous. I'm not nervous so much about my stats. I've done the fight cave so many times with 70 range. 70 defense is plenty. It's the gear that I have and my inventory management that I'm most scared of. We have to use iron arrows for most of these waves because I don't have enough of the others and I will run out, and I didn't want to have to waste another inventory slot bringing, 1,000 steel arrows in there as well. At least with iron, I don't have to worry about picking up every single arrow. And if I'm safe spotting monsters, I'm definitely not going to risk HP to pick up my arrows. And we are going to bring a melee switch with the added bonus of a few extra defensive bonuses with the dragon plate legs there, for the sole purpose of flinching monsters to save prayer, because if I had protect from magic on the whole time, that's not enough prayer pots. We only have a prayer bonus of 1, and our prayer level is only 64. It's a rough setup, but it is possible, and that's all I need. All right, let's waste no time, guys. Let's go on in there, and let's mess Jad up. We only have 12 sharks for this entire run, so many times throughout this fight cave run, I am just going to be standing here, safe spotting a monster to let my HP come back. HP technically is an infinite resource as long as I can safe spot something, and it's going to be a very long run because I'm going to be very stingy about eating any food. If I take substantial damage, I will just sit here and wait and let my HP come back. Wave 31, we are now ready for the majors. We used 2 full prayer pots, which actually kind of concerns me. I need to be a little better at that. Let's pause right here for a second. I ran some calcs on how long it would take to kill a 360 with iron arrows, no pots, and no prayer. It would take a whopping 2 minutes and 30 seconds a kill. If I swapped to myth arrows, eagle eye, and drank my ranging potion, it does shave off over a minute per kill, but I'd be using my supplies way too quickly. Now let's take a look at the same setup and see how long it would take to kill Jad. Just shy of 4 minutes of straight DPS, and that's not even factoring in the healers. I could attempt to prayer flick all of this, but one mistake and I could be a goner. Range just isn't strong enough, so we're going to resort to melee. To save as much prayer as possible, we have a flinching save spot right here. Auto retaliate off. We're gonna risk it, because if this doesn't work, we're pretty much fucked anyway. Okay, no, boom, just like that, it works. So by flinching, we can use 0 prayer and 0 food, and if we did take some damage elsewhere, since it takes so long to do it, we're gonna heal in the process as we kill the 360s. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this for every kill for the 360s, because I don't think it's needed, but if I can do them for most, or at least half, I'll say, then I should be good. I should have plenty of prayer pots for Jad. All right, so we're doing some testing with range, and to be honest, man, it is still so incredibly slow. There still is the iron arrow, so I'm not expecting it to be quick. I haven't potted yet. I'm definitely gonna save that. I'm not praying eagle eye because I want to flick magic. It's just slow. No matter what method I do, it's just gonna be slow. But as long as I'm saving prayer points along the way, either flicking or flinching, I'll take it. Oh my gosh, no. No, I tried to lure him around and get him trapped behind the major, but that's not working. And I think I just chanced myself a second time with the major there, actually. We're not going to do that again. We are not going to do that again. It's moments like this where I do just want to full send it, you know, eat some sharks, lure him on over here, safe spot him. But no, I gotta be smart. Let's just make some lunch as my account just stands here, gets all that HP back, and then we'll continue, because... oh, it's killing me. I ate 4 already, and I think that's too much. So we're gonna play it easy. Are you kidding me? Are you... oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I'm alive. I'm alive. That's all I really care about. But oh my gosh. That is annoying. Wave 55. About to be wave 56. We got a bat trapped somewhere over there. And we're gonna wait for HP to come back yet again. And we gotta really focus now because we are running pretty low on prayer pots. Food, again, I'm not really that worried about, but it's just so time consuming, this whole thing, man. Prayer pots are getting low. I think we're gonna be okay though. I am just incredibly anxious, tired, and dude, my heart is pounding out of my chest right now. I am so ready for this to be over with. We just can't rush anything. Everything is still going according to plan. I'm sipping my last prayer pot. I hate this. Oh, I hate this more than you guys know. I want this to be over so bad. Dude, we haven't even used the range pot, which is crazy. I mean, aside from the healers, I'm not going to range Jad. I'll just drink a sip. Okay, he should spawn right in the middle. We're going to run north and then trap him just like we have the major right here. So let's get this last hit in. Oh, you can like hear the nervousness in my voice. Oh, okay. Let's do this, boys. Let's do this. Come on, Jad, come on. Once I get in the spot, I'll feel so much better. Okay, not quite safe spotted yet. So let's run out for a hot second. That should do it. And if he's not safe spotted, I'm fucked, so. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, that was the first hard part, I guess. Flinch is normal, just like twice the HP, more than twice the HP because of the healers, and much more scary looking, but it's the same process. The good news as well is that I'm only 70 HP, but this takes so long that I'll probably get to 84 by the time I do get to half, so I'm not gonna waste the shark. I'm gonna have to tank some of the healers for a bit. Hopefully that's the last bit I use my prayer for. The healers just can't heal Jad to full. Then they'll respawn. I do have to kill the healers or trap them somehow, and I do think it'll just be easier to kill them because, again, as long as I'm in this spot and the healers are on me, Jad can't do anything about it. Oh god, they're here. Oh no. No. I'm scared he's full HP. I'm scared he's full HP. He's not full HP. Okay. So many zeros, so many zeros. Come on, man. Please, just two good hits and it's dead. That's it. That's it. And my prayer is gone. I was very lackadaisical at the prayer. You guys couldn't piece that together. Oh my gosh. That is it. Millikins has done it. Oh my god. Nearly 8 hours. To be fair, I cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner in that time to get all that HP back. So, oh my god. Yeah, I took my time. I took my sweet time. It was an all-day thing, and we got it. We literally got it. No prayer points left. I'm not the best flicker in the world, so that explains that. 2 food, full HP, and a fire cape. We're gonna end season 1 where it all began, the level 1 chickens. It's actually kind of funny to think about because when I first started filming this series, it took like 8 hours to kill 1,000 chickens, and I actually contemplated just giving up on the series right then and there, not telling anybody about it and just having it as a failed project. But obviously I went through with it and I am incredibly happy I did. I know you guys have been really enjoying the series. I've been really enjoying the series. But yeah, it's also been a year, crazy enough. I started the first week of May 2024 and it's now the middle of April 2025. For you guys, I think I uploaded the first episode in October, so it's not going to seem that long. But yeah, this has been in the works for a while before I even uploaded episode 1. We are ending on a 955 total level, 14.3 million XP, but we also have a lot of banked XP as well in skills like construction, rune crafting, magic, and farming. I think this is all pretty good considering this account could pretty much just only kill things. 99 combat as well, which is a little annoying. Strength levels are kind of hard to come by these days. It's a lot of killing. And a 60 mil bank value. I think that's one of the craziest parts about this whole thing. Oh gosh, let's do the math of how long I've played on this account. 899 hours? Are you kidding me? It couldn't just be one more hour? I'm gonna stay logged in until it ticks over to 900. Oh, that's crazy. So average of 90 hours an episode. So for the start date of season 2, that is going to be roughly around 3 months after this video goes live. I'm still going to be playing the account. I'm still going to be collecting a lot of footage, but hopefully when season 2 episode 1 gets released, I'll have enough footage for at least 3 or 4 episodes to quickly turn those out for you guys. The reason I'm even doing seasons in the first place is that I do want to alter the rules a little bit for season 2. I haven't decided specifically on what rule changes I'll make. They'll have nothing to do with the killing aspect of the account, only the shops, the picking up loot, the skilling, that sort of thing. Because right now, our account is pretty much maxed for the next 10, 20, 30 monsters that we'll kill, and the episodes will just be quite boring. There are things like Black D-High Chaps we can get from Clue Scrolls, a Glory from a Clue Scroll, a Dragon Med from Revs, but they aren't exactly pushing the account forward and creating much excitement, and I want this account to be exciting, and I want you guys to enjoy the ride. But that is gonna wrap up season 1. Don't be shy, guys. Let me know any suggestions for me that you want to see in season 2, because it just might happen. I want to make it as exciting as possible. It's a little sad I'm letting you guys go, but I will see you all in 3 months, and I've got great news. We've hit 900 hours of playtime. I'll see you guys in the next one.